Welcome everyone to Highmark Stadium here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Beautiful Sunday afternoon for this USL Pro contest between the Pittsburgh Riverhounds and the FC Dallas Reserves. I'm Gene Klein with Paul Child. Pick up some points, but they cannot lose any points here.
No, they can't afford to go down today. If we do, it's really got to be very lucky if we can.
FC Dallas, Richard Sanchez is in the goal. Moises Hernandez, Walter Cabrera, Philip Ponder, Eric Davies in the bench, Michael Green, Kevin Kerr, and Jason Johnson will be up high. And Paul, I would expect pressing FC Dallas to come out of there. And
yeah, and we haven't done that in previous games, Gino. We've always today are really going to go put some pressure on right from the beginning.
Jason Johnson getting stripped of the ball, and FC Dallas coming out. Robbie Vincent going to get a big clearance with that one, but that's going to be
back to back, and we'll see what they can do through that. But they did a great job last night and put himself in a good position, Gina.
Yeah, and of course, as you mentioned, as we mentioned, some.
And both teams just feeling each other out, and Dallas kind of nasty
foul
tackle
against Robbie Vincent of the Hounds. The speed of play looks very active, very lively. Kevin Kerr tries to find an empty space to slot in there behind their midfield in front of their back four, but Kerr has to shift it over. So they're going to be happy with FC Dallas will be happy with this, which is need more movement.
Yeah, we just
off the ball. I mean, the defenders get their heads up and they're looking. Kevin Kerr for Robbie Vincent, for Danny Earls. They have to come really, really deep to get the ball and end up with their first pass, knocking it back to our defenders. And there's a long flight of ball to Jose Nguyen. He can't deal with it. Yeah, it's still very difficult for us to find any kind of entry pass in, and then when we do, they're right on our hit, right there. We'll again set back, stay organized. But you can see, I mean, one thing I see them doing is always very adept at holding on to that in those tight situations, and oftentimes coming away with it.
And creating things,
bringing some guys into the game because he has when we lose the ball.
And as you can see there, they close us down as soon as we win it. And here could be one.
Yeah. And Hounds back very, very well on goal. Starting Ponder on the overlap.
Nice
Michael
cut
Green
back.
Coming in. Here's Jason Johnson. What can he do with it? He's going to knock it back. Robbie Vincent's going to have a
great goal.
Rips one into the upper corner.
Boy, he caught that.
Terrific goal. He definitely caught that one. What a goal for Robbie Vincent. 1-0, Hounds over FC Dallas.
Yeah, a couple of nice plays there finally, going down that left-hand side, Gino, and then just looking up and cutting the ball back and then cutting it back again. And Robbie Vincent just coming
Jason Johnson
perfectly.
Lays it off to him, and Robbie Vincent catches that one, puts it on a rope into that upper corner. As we see, lays it back. I thought it was going to be a little bit too far out in front of him. He came right up, and boy, that is a terrific strike for Robbie Vincent. But a great start for the Riverhounds, and hopefully a confidence booster.
And here goes a breakaway again.
A little bit of a giveaway there by Acosta, and the Hounds are going to come back on it, but they're right back. Hollingshed just...
And Dolman taking off.
Just give it back to the Hounds. Complete unforced error, and here's Vincent and Kerr. Hernandez.
There's a great ball in.
Great serve, but
nobody there.
Yeah, I don't know if I think he was trying to reach Joseph Nguyen, or maybe thought he was going to make that run into the nearby reserve system. And, but we'll see.
Probably come right in the back of the net. Or possibility.
Cabrera played that back to Sanchez, and he very, very close to playing it right off of Joseph, which would have been a second goal. Here's a ball into Michael Green. Play the offsides. As we saw, this is from the goal cam, and you can see that is a scorcher from Robbie Vincent. He caught that as well as you can catch. So Nguyen deep for the Hounds, looking, and Robbie Vincent calling it.
Back for sure.
Got numbers back, and really can see very good shape of their midfield. And big collision
Robbie
there
Vincent
off the ball
looking for one-on-one. That's a great ball.
Great ball to Johnson. What can he do with it? Here's Cabrera on him.
Nice.
He turns, and Matty Dolman will pick that up and find Robbie Vincent. So we've seen Nguyen moving in.
That's a
He's
nice.
going to try to switch it all the way over to Kevin Kerr. He does. Brilliant 65-yard ball. And
like taking over that spot right now, and has been winning everything, as Marshall usually does, either or. You know, they always do well.
There's a long one by Robbie
That's a
Vincent.
great ball
To Matty.
Oh, that's
a quick serve in. Sanchez knocks it out.
And there's another one.
Kevin Kerr.
Boy, keeper there.
Oh, terrific ball. Matty Dahlman on the assist for Kevin Kerr. But Paul, you said it started with Robbie Vincent. Brilliant ball to find Matty Dahlman coming up the right flank. Took it well with his chest.
Replay on it, but it's a great switch.
Picks his heads up, looks over, plays it, lets Matty Dahlman take it.
Green lays it back to Kerr, and Vincent with it again, and just slowing it down, knocking the ball and switch.
But we'll see how Dallas reacts to that. We talked about that after the 1-goal lead. You know,
yeah, sure.
And we see Hollinshed come up and strip Robbie Vincent, and he goes forward for the first time this afternoon. He's going to put one across, but well. And as Jason Johnson comes to win that one, Kevin Kerr does well to bring that back. Now the Hounds are starting to find a little bit more space in the mid, looking for some movement.
Yep, playing it backwards, and Vincent will do the switch.
Another great switch from Robbie Vincent to Matty Dahlman.
Boy, it's good to see that again.
With Johnson, yeah, really getting Matty much more involved than we have in recent weeks, Paul, and that's all come from Robbie Vincent, who plays another good ball to Joseph Nguyen. But you know that combination of Robbie Vincent to Matty Dahlman is what we saw a lot of last year, which helped Matty Dahlman lead the league in assists.
Yes, exactly, Gino, and it worked every time. And we've only seen it 2 or 3 times this season because Dahlman's been playing right fullback and kind of like
side, but that has opened up the flank a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, here he is again. He's open.
A player of Robbie's technical ability, he's going to be able to switch the point of attack and get it out.
And find people, yeah. And here he is with the ball again. He's looking to, and again, his first look is over his shoulder, and he's seeing if Dahlman's taking off down the right side. But
which Matty has coming up the right flank. So Dahlman and Kerr keeping the thing moving for the Hounds, and Robbie Vincent finds it again. Now good movement. Danny Earls, rotation on the ball. Obviously, sometimes it fools a goalkeeper, but
yeah, that's a real simple mistake there that shouldn't be happening in
not at this level. No. It just took his eye off it or whatever. It looks like no changes for the Hounds, Paul, and we'll double check with FC Dallas for them also. So and just as we see Robbie Vincent, who had a terrific first half overlap. Span trying to find somebody. That's touched by Hollins that cuts it back into Robbie Vincent, and he's going to win that. We start the second half, 47th minute. Riverhounds 2, FC Dallas 1. On the ball. So Dahlman had a strong game from the back so far at right back, really pushing forward as we see the other fullback Sterling Flunder pushing up now from the left side. A lot
safety and get another one in there. Here comes across and right to Vincent. Nice move.
And you have another good strike, and that one's blocked that time by Acosta. Got a piece on that one. And boy, I'll tell you, when Robbie winds up and gets his body shape in motion for a shot, it's going to be a good strike.
Yep.
As that's cleared away by Dallas. Hounds looking to try to find a way to get that third one. Dallas
just to try and get back on the board, as long as we don't make any silly mistakes again.
So we'll see how this continues as we see Robbie Vincent, who another great serve over to Matty Dahlman, and who flicks one over to Kevin Kerr, and that's going to be won by Hernandez out there. And Paul, Robbie Vincent's been all over this place with.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, his distribution really has been impeccable, and not only that, he's not making 5-yard passes. He's making 55-yard passes. The second one, did he get a hand on? But that was a great cross from
Dahlman,
from Matty Dahlman, and he could only really parry that. Would have been a difficult one to hold on to.
And there's Vincent again, switching it to Kerr.
Switching to Kevin Kerr, and Kevin's going forward.
Oh, nice.
Back of Eric Davies, and the FC Dallas is going to lose it again.
And there we go. And
Anthony Arena. A little more defensive-minded, but great as we see a ball serve into moving a little bit, and
doesn't go too far forward, does he? Unless it's a free kick or a corner kick.
Try to, and really we'll just try to hold in front there, and that one's is stripped away by Dallas as we see a little bit of race going on with Hernandez. And like I said, with that 2-goal cushion, it's a lot easier for them to do that.
Yep.
And you know, one of the things also we had talked about again as how the game has changed. Forward, here's a ball back to Teixeira, but that's poked away by Anthony Arena.
And a great ball to Joe.
For Johnny, unfortunately, he's
got some
been hampered with some injuries both years, yeah. And really, I don't think we've ever seen over by Jonathan Top, but Hounds are going to clear. Again, Nguyen to Robbie Vincent, to Montagavan, to Mike Green. And Hounds do a good job of coming out of the back, keeping possession. Just save the Riverhounds from a shot on goal.
There goes Robbie to Joseph, lays it back. And again, just...
The medical staff of the Riverhounds is trying to bandage up Anthony Arena and almost cost them there for a second goal cleanly.
No, they've kind of really deflated. And as I say, you know, as it goes on too, and the weather's pretty warm, and there's a great ball to
a ball from Johnny to Nguyen making that diagonal run across the Dallas back four, as we see
Robbie Vincent
keeping possession for the Hounds, and here we go. Here's Nguyen again doing well, and that's what Alfonso does well. Very calmly knocks that one back without trying to complicate it and playing very simply and
from the back for us.
Yeah, which is smart. And there's one free. Oh, and that's cleared away by Dallas, but a lot of gold shirts in there on that service ball.
And here comes another one looking to try and get it back in there. And here comes a switch. Yep, I thought it would to Dolman.
And he puts it right on the money, Robbie Vincent does. And here's Garcia again, but that's stripped away by the Hounds. Robbie Vincent, some fancy footwork, but not the right spot of the field for that, maybe. And again, Ribeiro and Arena back very well to provide that cover.
Working
not a
well
great
together
move with Jose in the game. But the Hounds are looking to kill this off and get a fourth one. There he is, Mr. Everywhere, Robbie Vincent. Great ball to Matty Dahm. Flick one in, and that's going to be cleared away by Cabrera. But 3 minutes of stoppage time.
And there's a clever Robbie Vincent just
calming it down. Slow it down, exactly. Calm it down a little bit. Take the foot off the gas pedal. Safe with it.
And smart, yeah.
Yeah, they got 3 minutes to go.
And there's a long ball way left. And
all we need is
nice ball by Johnny.
Nice at the pocket of Hollingshead before he can get anything off his foot.
It's good to see Dolman getting. He's been working very hard, Gino.
Very hard.
And tracking back and winning balls back, and it's good
forward.
to see.
I mean, he came all the way back for that one, and really
nice touch.
Matches. Here's Kevin Kerr. Is this number 4? Oh, just cleared away at the last second by Dallas. A little roll back to Robbie Vincent. It could have been number 4, Paul.
Yep.
And Dallas is able to retain possession, but
needs some help. It doesn't have any.
No, it doesn't have any. As we said, Dallas not really getting forward, showing.
And
there it is. There's the whistle. There's the whistle to end this USL Pro contest. Pittsburgh Riverhounds 3, FC Dallas Reserves 1. Very important result for the Pittsburgh Riverhounds, Paul Child.
Oh, fantastic result for them, Gino. As we said at the beginning of the game, it could not